Hi there, it's Mike, and I'm going to do the second wave of black metal today. I got my board set up. I got 15 bands listed. There's so many other bands I like to talk about, but, I kind of have to narrow it down. So I got 15 here. I'm going to go through the different bands. I got a lot of my albums I'm going to show you. So yeah, I just want to mention, first of all, I'm a huge black metal guy. I have been since my late teens. I'm just very passionate about it. I have a lot of black metal albums. So yeah, I just absolutely love it. As far as the second wave of black metal is concerned, it basically starts in the early 90s. I guess around 91 or so is more or less kind of when it started. It largely started in Norway, but other countries like Sweden and Finland are also very important, and other European countries as well. Yeah, Norway is largely sort of where it all started. There was a lot of drama in Norway, especially in the early to mid 90s. I'd say around 92, 93, 94. There were a lot of church burnings and murders and all that kind of stuff. Some of that was connected to the black metal scene. But yeah, I'm going to go through the board now. Okay, first band, Mayhem. They've been around since 84. They have maybe a handful of albums. They've been through some different lineup changes throughout the years. There's been a lot of drama in that band, especially earlier on. One of the earlier vocalists, he committed suicide. Another one of their guitarists, Euronymous, he was murdered back in '93. And yeah, so very important album here, Des Mysterious Dom Satanas. Yeah, this is one of the most important albums in black metal. If you want to get into black metal, you definitely need to have this one. This is Chimera. That's another one of their albums as well. Alright, who do we got next here? Emperor. Emperor, also extremely important. They only released maybe a handful of albums. I think they split up back in the early 2000s. Yeah, but they've gotten together throughout the years and just done some one-off shows. Yeah, I got all their albums, so I'll show you them. This one here is sort of like a compilation of it's like a couple of their demos, one of their EPs maybe. Okay, this is In the Night Side Eclipse. Extremely important album, fantastic album. Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk. Extremely good album. 9 Equilibrium. Prometheus, The Discipline of Fire and Demise. I just absolutely love this album. This is my favorite Emperor album. Yeah, this was the last album they came out with. Burzum, Burzum are fantastic. I'm wearing a Burzum t-shirt, obviously. Burzum have actually come with a lot of different albums throughout the years. It's a one-man band. The sole member's name is Varg Vikernes. He's still around. He hasn't put out any material for quite a while now. He's done also like ambient music as well, not just black metal. But yeah, I'll show you some of his albums. Kivis Lyset Taros, that's the third album. Philosopheme, that's the fourth album. Those two are considered to be, extremely important albums as far as black metal is concerned. This is another one of his albums he came out with after Prison, Belus. I really like that one. So yeah, Burzum, you definitely gotta check them out. Okay, Darkthrone, another extremely important band. They have a lot of albums, maybe 13, 14, 15 albums or so. They've been around for a long time, very productive band. They don't play live though. They have played a few live shows maybe in the past. They're just a two-piece. They kind of changed musical directions throughout the years. They're kind of more, they have like elements of thrash, new wave of British heavy metal, and also punk in their sound nowadays. But they started off as being very black metal sounding. Actually, initially they were more of a death metal band. But yeah, I'll show you some of their albums. A Blaze in the Northern Sky, that's an extremely important album. You definitely need to own that one if you're going to get into black metal. Yeah. Under a Funeral Moon. Transylvanian Hunger. Yeah, those three albums are really important as far as black metal is concerned, and as far as Darkthrone is concerned. Alright, we got Immortal. That's another band from Norway. Actually, a lot of these bands are obviously from Norway. Okay, so Immortal, they're still around. They put out quite a number of different albums throughout the years. This is one of the earliest ones, Pure Holocaust. Great album. It's another one of the earlier albums, Battles in the North. Definitely check this one out, really good. So yeah, that's Immortal. Alright, so Turkon, they're still around. They put out some different albums throughout the years. They kind of changed directions a little bit as well. Another two-piece. So yeah, I'll show you some of their albums. The Shadow Throne. It's one of the earliest ones. Okay, and then Nemesis Divina. Okay, alright. Gorgoroth. Gorgoroth, another really controversial band. There's been a lot of drama on that band throughout the years. They're still around, they're still going strong. Yeah, there have been some different lineup changes throughout the years. I don't have any of their earlier albums, unfortunately, but I'll show you a couple of their more recent ones. It's that one there. And that one, that's their most recent album. So yeah, Gorgoroth, they're really good. Enslaved are a fantastic band. I really love them. They've been around for a long time. They have quite a few different albums, probably about 13 albums, maybe about that. And they've progressed really well. That band. Yeah, their more recent albums are really good. I really enjoy them. I'll show you a few of their earlier ones. It's Frost. This is Eld. I have a lot more of their albums, but I'm not going to show them all, obviously. So yeah, that's Enslaved. Really good band. Check them out. Dimmu Borgir. They're more on the commercial side. They're from Norway. They've been around for a long time. They have quite a few different albums. So yeah, I'm sure if you're into metal, you've heard of Dimmu Borgir. This is one of the earliest ones, Stormblast. Really good album. Another one of the earlier albums. So yeah, it's Dimmu Borgir. Good band, I like them. Alright, Cradle of Filth. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Cradle of Filth. If you're into metal, you've heard of Cradle of Filth. They're a band that, you know, some people hate them, some people love them. They kind of create sort of like a divide within the black metal scene. But yeah, I mean, personally, I like them. They're one of the bands that really got me into black metal. I mean, I don't really follow them that much anymore, but I still think they're a pretty good band. This is their first album here, Principle of Evil Made Flesh. Really good album. Some of their other albums here, Dusk in Her Embrace, Cruelty and the Beast, and Median. So yeah, I have quite a few of their other albums, but I'm not going to show them all, obviously. So yeah, it's Cradle of Filth. Alright, Behemoth. Behemoth are a band from Poland. Been around for a long time. They started off being very black metal sounding, but they've kind of changed directions throughout the years. They're kind of more on the death metal side now. A lot of people consider them to be like a blackened death metal band. So yeah, I think that would make sense. You know, I never really got into them that much. I mean, they're a good band, but you know, I never really got into them all that much. But I got one of their albums here. So yeah, it's kind of their mid-period stuff. All right. Dissection, phenomenal band. I absolutely love Dissection. So they were one of the bands that really got me into black metal. Yeah, John Nodvit, I think I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but yeah, he went to prison for a number of years. I think he spent about maybe 7 or 8 years in prison. He was involved in like a murder. So yeah. Then when he came out of prison in 2004, the band, he got like a new lineup together. They released another album, and yeah, unfortunately, he committed suicide. Back in I think it was the summer of 2006. So yeah, it's really unfortunate, but yeah. So I'll show you some of their albums. This is their first album, The Somberlane. Really good album. Storm of the Light's Bane. That's their second album. Really good one. I've had this album for a long time. It's one of my first black metal albums, actually. Really good stuff. Love it. This is their last album. They kind of went a different direction in this album. But yeah, it's still a really good album. Alright, Marduk. I never got into Marduk that much. I mean, yeah, I've heard quite a bit of their stuff. I have only one of their albums. Really good band. They released quite a few different albums throughout the years. Swedish band. Here's one of their albums. That's one of their earlier albums. Yeah, so they're really good. Check them out. Alright, Dark Funeral, another band's from Sweden. Been around for a long time. They have quite a few different albums. Pretty good stuff. I got their first two. Yeah, Secret of the Dark Arts. It's their second album. So yeah, it's Dark Funeral. Great band. Alright, Beherit. Beherit are a band from Finland. They don't have that many albums, actually. I'm not really sure if they're even still around exactly. They've done black metal albums as well as like electronic albums. Yeah, so this is their last album. Really good album. I like this one quite a bit. So yeah, that's the second wave of black metal. So yeah, definitely check out some of these bands if you're interested in black metal, especially the second wave. Yeah, so that's about it. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good day.